It's been just over 4 months since I've done my bunion surgery. This is what my scar looks like now. I'm currently in a hotel at work, but I just want to show you guys, like, it's like still curving. Like, I'm gonna see the doctor just over a month from now, but I'm really concerned. Still have pain, like this hurts like in this area underneath. Still not really doing the tippy toe thing. Have a lot more movement than ever before, but see how like I'm bending and I'm still crossing. Yeah, I'm really concerned because, like, if you look, like, my right foot looks straighter than my left, and the left one is the one that had the surgery. So I'm still in physio. I didn't get to go this week because I just started back work. But the goal is to try to go on Wednesdays, which is when I normally go. But yeah, I don't know. I'm really concerned. This really hurts, but it's like a part of the exercise. If you can see, some of like my veins are coming back. Tendon has more freedom. But yeah, still can't do any of this without pain. Hoping that by the time I go back to the doctor, I'll be doing better and I'll be able to get into some heels. Slowly but surely. This is my feet. This is the one I did the surgery on. This is the one that still needs the surgery. That's my scar. Still very, the feeling that I feel here is very strange, not perfect. I have a lot of pain if I do this especially, right in here, right along here. This hurts like hell, but I have really good movement. I know he's gonna say that when he walks in here. Even my therapist is like, this is like exceptional movement. It's really tight here, guys, when I do this. Really painful, like pulling right in this area. And my toe still curls to the side, so I don't love that. We'll talk in the car about whether I regret it and all that. Hey guys, so just finished at the doctor's, in the car now, so just want to show you guys the movement. So I talked to him about the terrible pain that I'm feeling right here. First thing he said is that, like, my toe moves really great, like I never even had surgery, and that, like, I don't have a lot of scar tissue. But I was telling him about the heel pain and the pain that I'm feeling here, like, so freaking much. He said that I could get a cortisone shot, but he'd rather wait and see if we can get rid of it. He said what I have to do is, like, what's hurting is called the plantar fasciitis, and I have to do those exercises, because the problem was, he said that because of the bunion, the bone was dislocated. They removed the bunion and broke the bone and all that extra stuff, and now the bone is in place and my foot is not used to using the bone, so it hurts. So because of that, I have to do stretches and work on the I guess, I don't know what the plantar fasciitis is, if it's a tendon, let's call it a tendon, and get that moving, because it's my body, this particular foot is not used to using it, and with the pressure on this, and you know, I want to wear heels. So basically I don't have another follow-up appointment booked, but if I'm gonna try this for a few months. I will be going to Italy, and there's a lot of cobblestones there, so like that is like painful walking. So if after Italy I'm still dying, then I'll take the cortisone shot and hopefully the pain goes away forever. Yeah, it's unfortunate that I would have to do that, but yeah, I have to do what I have to do basically. And I'm gonna have to get new work shoes, so I got a prescription. Headed to the mall right now to see if I can find something. But yeah, that's the update, guys. Like, my foot is almost like back to as, I guess, skinny as it was. He thinks it's back to where it was in terms of skinniness. So yeah, it's August 8th, 2023. I'm at the podiatrist, my surgeon, and we're gonna hear what he has to say because I'm still having a ton of pain, specifically here when the toe's straight. Ignore my nail polish, I'm getting my toes done soon. When my toe's straight like this, it hurts really, really bad. And also right in here feels like the screw's coming out right in there. So I'm gonna find out. And like all of this is very painful, specifically when it's straight. And it does this thing like it can't be straight. Like it doesn't want to be straight, so it does this like, I don't know if you guys can see it. Yeah, but I have like mobility, but this hurts right in here. Just basically where the screw is and where the bone was taken. So he'd recommended a cortisone shot before, so I'm thinking that's what he's gonna say. But I want to know if the screw is moving, so I'll let you guys know after, because he's very weird about me recording. So just leaving the doctor. So like I said, like right in here, guys, I could feel something. Turns out, yes, that is in fact the screw. So since I'm still having pain, I will be getting the screw removed. The problem is that's 2 weeks. I have to be back in a cast. I have to get stitches. Yeah. So I was trying to explain to him, right, that like I'm feeling pain back in this area, which like leads to this screw. And then he finally says, oh, like, you know, sometimes when you have bunions, you can like wear out and like damage, I guess, the cartilage that's typically there. So he's like, oh, you're probably feeling the tip of the screw, which is what I thought the entire time. Hence why I'm still in pain, because I'm stepping on the screw when I walk. So of course it's gonna hurt me. So anyways, that's the solution right now, is I'm gonna get both screw removed. I can't feel the second one, but I can feel one. And he actually showed me the x-ray and I can see it, and yeah, like 100% confirm like what I was thinking. But honestly, like these doctors really need to listen to us. Like I had to fight for him to come up with this solution for the pain. I was like, the pain's bad. So gonna get that removed, and I am waiting for 6 months and I don't know when it will be, so we'll see, and I will let you guys know. I'm probably gonna post this video before the surgery, so hopefully very, very soon. And look at this, guys. Anybody else having this, like, look at that is swollen, but apparently it's fine, but I think it's because of the surgery. But this guy, anyways, I can't recommend him. Hey guys, so I'm just in my hotel room. I'm at work and I wanted to show you guys the toe. So I'm gonna put on a splint and then show you this toe splint that I have to wear to try to keep it straight. So yeah, as you heard in the clip before, or a few clips before, I have to have another surgery because I can feel the screw, and I'm having, actually I can feel both of them, but he acted like he could only feel one. But there's one here and there's one there. The one here the second one, so like right there, is the one that's killing me. Because if you touch right here to here, this is where I'm having like all that pain. And yes, guys, I do have good mobility, but the pain is terrible. So when I'm like flat like this and like spread the toe, yeah, it's when it hurts. Okay, and I'm not, obviously I'm gonna post this. I'm not sharing this to discourage anyone, but this is what I'm experiencing. I've never had any broken bone, and the screw thing is just not working for me because it's hurting. I don't know if it's because I'm not very big. I don't know. I don't know what the reason is, but like I can feel it through my skin. And this one has been growing and I need to get it done, but I cannot get it done until I'm pain-free. Like I can't go through the same pain on both feet. Like the pain is different, and this one's really annoying because it's like my foot is not stable. I just don't think he put the screw in well. And like this doctor is very arrogant and doesn't want to admit that. What I will say is that he will not be doing this surgery, but because he's currently my surgeon, he has to be the one to remove the 2 screws out of here. So I'm going to put the thing on and show you guys real quick. So this is the toe splint, and I was supposed to have this from I did the surgery and took the cast off, right? To keep the toe separate so it doesn't continue to cross, to hold it basically like this. And I didn't have it until like 3 months ago, which is insane. Hence why my toe is still doing that. I wear it as much as I can. It's supposed to fit in your shoes. It does not fit in all my shoes. I'm a 7 and I'm wearing shoes that are 7.5, shoes that are 8, and this barely fits. So currently I have like 24 hours at this hotel, so I'm like wearing it, but sometimes like it hurts because of the situation here. So I do my best to try to keep it on as much as possible, because obviously I do want to be better and be in the best position for when the screws come out, which is looking like early next year before I go to Africa in April. So yeah, again, doing this, but this is just my experience. Yes, I've never broken a bone. I've never had a hardware in my body. I'm like regularly pretty flexible. So I do think that my toe moves really well, but it isn't without pain. And I think it's because like as I'm doing this, that screw is like in a weird position and is just affecting everything. Apparently it's like rubbing down the cartilage. So yeah. So let's talk about how I got here. So since the surgery and I got the cast off, and like that's the video I showed you of me like going through the motions. After that part, I started going to physio. And physio, they would do things like stretching the toe. But while this was happening, I was still massaging my toe every day. Massaging my toe, trying to get all the toes moving, trying to make sure that I was healing, doing my exercise. I go to one of my first visits after the surgery, and I told him like I have a weird pain. I don't really know what it is. He tells me that I have plantar fasciitis and I need to do these exercises where I'm like using like my knuckle and doing like this on the toe, kind of like kneading it. And that will loosen up that muscle and that pain should go away. And I was like, I really didn't feel like that was what was happening. But again, I am not a doctor and he is not listening to me. So I'm doing that. Then I'm going to physio, chiro, and like getting massages and things like that. So I showed my chiro. She's like, it's weird that you're, having this pain. And I'm like, yeah, when I go on my toes, my toe, like my tippy toes, my toe does this, my big toe. It like shakes. I'm like, what is that? I don't know. When I'm in the tub to shower and I'm flat and the toe is separated, it's like until it gets close again. Then it stops. I'm trying to explain this. So I didn't have the splint now that I got. So then I saw him in January. And it's almost May, right? Like January, 5 months, then it's going to be a whole year. And then he's like, he's like, yeah, you're still feeling pain. I can give you a cortisone shot. My physiotherapist, my chiro, and all those people said cortisone shot should be the last resort. We have to figure out what potentially is causing the pain. Because there isn't any mechanical reason, your body, you're a healthy person, you should be healing properly. So I was like, I don't want to do that. And they also said it weakens that area and eventually could lead to problems. I don't want that because I still have another toe I need surgery on. So I was like, oh, I don't know. So I listened to him. I said, okay, I will wait the year. May comes around. Ooh, it's been a year. Yay, us. I made it. My ankle swells up, and I don't know if that's compensation because of the toe. I mentioned it to him. He's like, oh, it's just fluid around the ankle. It's nothing. It's just lubrication. I think it's compensation because my toe is under so much pressure. Again, doesn't listen to me. He's a very arrogant man. And there's no possible way a person who has no medical training could possibly know this. Anyways, so I think June, I get a call and it's like, hey, we have your splint ready. I had to go there, pay money for the splint, $25. I pay for the splint, and then I read the freaking thing, and it says to wear while you're healing, which means I'm just getting something I needed a year ago. Problem, right? So then they're like, okay, well, you have to book in after wearing it for the next 2 months to see him. Just saw him on the 8th. And I had been going to physio, and I'm like, I can feel the screw. I know I can feel a foreign object in my body, and I feel like my body's rejecting it. The physiotherapist was like, yeah, I feel it. Cool. So I go and see him. This is what I said. I was like, just a question, is there any possible way that my body could, reject the screw and, push it out? He goes, no. It's in there really good. And I was like, well, I and my physiotherapist can feel the screw. Come here. Let me show you. He's like, oh, yeah, I can feel it there. Okay. Yeah, I guess you're having, he's like, yeah, we can remove it. Maybe it would stop some of that pain. And he's like, the one that I can feel, I can remove it, but I'll remove them both at the same time. And it could have, he's like, the bunion could have worn down that cartilage. The cartilage, on the side of the toe there. And the tip of the screw is on that end, and you could be walking on it. In my mind, I'm like, duh. Not the cartilage part, but duh, I'm stepping on it, and that's why it's fucking killing me. And whenever I'm flat-footed, the toe is completely spread and flat down on a surface that's hard, it hurts like hell. Whenever it's bent back, you guys will have seen me stretch it back, I can feel that pain, and it's like the toe is tired because there's something in its way. So I'm on this wait list for surgery because this is Canada, and although this man may have messed up, I cannot sue him for what is happening to me right now. And meanwhile, the other toe is growing. I do not regret the surgery because the pain is different, and for the most part, I can stand up and walk, but certain motions, it hurts, and showering and being flat-footed, I have to be conscious of those things. I'm a good walker, meaning I walk a lot when I travel and stuff like that, and I deal with it, but I shouldn't have to be in pain. That's why I got the surgery, and this man is trying to ignore
what I'm feeling. He's like, on a scale of 1 to 10. I'm like, yo, dude, just because I'm not taking painkillers doesn't mean I am not in unbearable pain. Not to the magnitude that I felt in surgery where I'm like projectile vomiting, but something's hurting me that causes me to be concerned. I've had like 4 different x-ray guys. So, anyways, when it's time to take the screws out, I'm going to be making another video. So thank you so much for watching. If you guys have any questions about what I'm going through and I guess the screw removal process, which I don't know a lot about because I haven't done it yet, feel free to ask. And again, I do not regret the surgery because the pain is different, but there needs to be an alternative way. Like, not everybody can handle screws. That's all I'm saying. And I think doctors, especially Canadian doctors, just because it's a free service that they're doing here, they should still take into account you, the way your body is, to make the right decision. It should be like a collaboration, if you will. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. I hope this helps someone because this is a lot, and I didn't even know people went through this. But yes, I happen to be the 1%. So yes, bye guys.